Hello YouTubers, this is Bantam211 and I'm going to be showing you some tips on linerider scenery. So like a scenery tutorial, I guess you could say. I've just got some requests to do this. I know it's a little late and I know linerider is kind of past and over with, but I'll just do it anyways because, well, I really have nothing else to do. So I'm just gonna open up one of my past linerider's, which happens to be a video or a linerider that I've already posted on my YouTube channel called Linerider Smooth. And if you've seen the video, I already asked for some ideas on the scenery, like what to do. And I've got some messages and some emails on what to do, and I've tried to do my best at that, and I will just be showing you how I'm doing that. So just kind of like a follow along thing, just to see and show you how it's done, or how I do it. And I'm going to be talking about just some basic, really basic things, just that would just make your linerider, better if you're really having trouble making it look good. Like if you've been watching Tech Dog, it'll just just enhance your overall look, and hopefully this will help you out. One thing that's huge in linerider that makes a humongous impact on how it looks is giving it depth, and I cannot say that enough, is depth. I know linerider is a 2D game, two-dimensional game, but that does not mean that it has to be two-dimensional. The track, yes, is two-dimensional, but you can make it look as though the map that you are riding on is not. Like right here, I have a cave that looks like it's going back into it, and doing this and doing anything like that, or like these spikes, you can tell that this one is like on this side of that hump, and this one is on that side of the hump, and that just gives it a huge boost of character and just does great things to your track, to anyone's track. If you just went and just did a two-dimensional thing where it just looked like everything's like, if this is the wall and I put spikes like this, that just looks two-dimensional, looks boring and nothing to look at. And then you go over this and that looks 100 times better. And that's really what I want to focus on, because a lot of people don't understand that, and they just make two-dimensional things, and it just doesn't look good, and they wonder why. And this is why. You need to make it as in-depth and as just all around three-dimensional as possible. And I think you'll notice that I'm doing this on beta linerider, not the new one, because I don't know, first of all, my tracks are saved on here, and I don't like how that other one is set up. Just a little thing right there. And another thing you want to focus on with making your linerider is making your track flow with your scenery. Like, you don't want the person that's watching it to know where your linerider is going to go next. It just gives it kind of the element of surprise, and then like, oh, that's cool, look at that. I didn't think he was going to go there. And just those little tiny things are the elements that make a good linerider. And it just helps a ton. It makes it enjoyable to watch because you want to know what happens next. And a lot of times I see, I want to try to keep this short, so I'm gonna try to speed up here a bit. But a lot of times I see, say this is your track, this is your track, and people don't know what to do, so it's like a free floating thing, so they just go like this, make it like a block looking thing. I know it's not the best, I'm trying to hurry. And then make something like this, and make the, the tube or something like that coming out of it, and something like that. And a lot of people do this just to make something for their free floating area of track, and that is something you really want to stay away from, because it just tells the people that are watching it that you are not original, you're not creative, and you don't know what to do, so you just add that in there and as a filler to make it just make it work, I guess. And that's not what you want to do. It's just you want to keep your line writer as original as possible, and originality really makes the video. Like, if you see, if I go to a line writer video and I see that they've just totally copied somebody else's, I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to comment or anything. I'm just going to move on, and that's not what you want. You want your line writer to be noticed if you want to publish it, and just make it good, I guess you could say. And like this right here, like you could go like this and go like that, and make it like that, or you could go like this and make it more three-dimensional, like we've been talking about, and that just looks 100% better, I think. And then back here you make it so it looks like it's back in the corner, and make it look like it's more three-dimensional. And that's pretty much it. Just keep it smooth, keep it flow, make it flow, and make sure. Another big factor about doing this is trying not to clutter it. Like, make it so it's clean. That's a huge part of it too, is cleanness. Keep it so you don't have any straying lines that are just like this, and they don't have a purpose and don't make sense if it was real. And things that a lot of people make things too cluttered, like they try to put a lot of detail in it, and they end up cluttering it like a lot, and it just ruins the whole thing. So make it complex yet clean and smooth. Complex, clean, and smooth. And that's the three really huge things on making a good line writer. So I hope this tutorial kind of helps you out a little bit, just on the basics of how to do scenery and the flow of everything, and how to make your line writer a little better. And this is Bantam 201. Comment, rate, subscribe.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. Even if I could, it'll all be great. Put your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad.